welcome back. This is week 18 of the 2026 season. We're going to start off by looking at the youth scorecard now, where you see Noah Zabreski's in first place, Charlie Yount in second, and Donnie Stock in third. Didn't have any lifters in the youth division this week, so we are going to move on to our para division, where we're going to see Devin Bearswell. Devin getting back in the swing of things here, and he's going to open up here with a 115 on the bench. There's Devin getting set up there. Getting that good, nice dead stop in there as he likes to do. And boom, right out of the bottom. Perfect job. Awesome. We're going to take a look at the scorecard for the para division now. And Devin is our only paralifter so far this year. So he's still holding that top spot. Really putting up some good numbers there. Look forward to seeing a lot more later on in the season. All right, we're going to move on to our women's division, where Tolpe George will start things off in the bench press. Really cool to have her in this season. Really great numbers already so far. She's going to go ahead and add a 70-pound bench press to that total. And she makes absolutely light work of that. Wow, that was smooth. Great work there. Now we're going to jump over the pond real quick. We're going to see Hannah Reedon. And Hannah's got a clean and jerk and a farmer's walk for us today. And always the overachiever, Hannah, with that clean and jerk at 99.2 pounds on an axle bar. Well, that's fun on the grip. Push jerk, perfect. Awesome job. And then moving on to the farmer's walk. And she just absolutely crushes this. So you'll notice she does two lengths. She makes a turn so that she can get to the 50 feet. She actually exceeds 50 feet. And then she does it for a second trip, but I had to cut it short for editing purposes. But wow. Great job by Hannah. Unbelievable. All right. We're going to look at the scorecard now. Amy Randall still holding on to the top spot. Tolpe George pads that lead in second. Hannah Reedon jumps up into third now, passing Krista Auger, who's now in fourth. And Ashley Stock is still in fifth. So things are starting to really shape up in the women's division. Very exciting. And look forward to much, much more later in the season. And finally, we're going to move on to the men's division, where Frank Zabreski is going to start things off for us. Frank has just been so consistent this season. It's been great having him on board. And here we go with a 295 squat. Good control. Gets it done, man. Frank is dangerous. Good work, sir. And we are going to move on now to Jamie Yount, the reigning defending world champion. And he'll be doing a snatch this week at 195 pounds. And just, my gosh, make such light work of it. Yeah, I've been asking this almost every week, but could somebody please just acknowledge this man? Check it out. Look at that. Look at him go. All right, Jamie, excellent work. And then we are going to finish up the week here with Shannon Stock. Really exciting lift for Shannon this week. 18-inch deadlift, pulling 700 pounds. And that's the first time he's been at that mark in quite some time. So, bit of a new milestone, if you will. 700 pounds. And there it is. Excellent. He is stoked about that. Look out. He's going to start charging here in a second. All right, now let's take a look at the scorecard here. We have Dave Tancock at 11th, Clifton Stock then at 10th, and then John Thomas is in 9th. So that part of the card has gone unchanged. And then now in the main scorecard here are the top 8. Here we've got Jamie Yount still holding first, Shannon Stock in second, James Yount Jr. in third, Walter Strickland Jr. in 4th, Frank Zabreski in 5th, Ron Schatz in 6th, Ethan Turner in 7th, and David OJ in 8th. All right, everybody, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're halfway through the season now, so get your lifts in if you haven't done it. We will see you next time.